Put it a little bit down. There, 25 should be good. Huh? Draw what? Well. Okay, you ready? Okay, you ready? So we're learning we're learning how to subtract using 10 frames. Do you know how to do it? Do you remember how to do it or no? No? Okay. So let's do something like 12 minus 7 equals, we need to figure out using 10 frames. Right? So I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. 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 Okay. So pick a color. Okay. So how many are we gonna draw? Okay, so 12 dots. 1, 2. Okay, so let's start thinking. Ready? So 12, because we first have 12, right? This number. Okay, so this number, right? So 12 minus what equals 10? So what do we need to do to equal 10? But we're doing subtraction. So what are we doing? So look at the 10 frame. What do we need to do to make it to 10? We have 12 right here, right? So what do we need to do to make it a 10? Okay. Okay, so let's subtract them. 1, 2. So 2 minus 12 minus 2 equals? Okay. But how many do we have here? 7. So we already subtracted here 2, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so pay attention. So now we have 10. 12 minus 2 because we erased this to make a 10 frame, right? So now we have a 10 frame minus what? Equals what? So how many do we have? How many did we subtract now? So we have a 10 frame, right? A 10 frame? Okay. How many did we remove? How many of the green ones? 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. So what's 10 minus 5? Okay. I know. You're right. I read 10 minus 5. So what's 12 minus 7? How do we check our work? 12 in your head and we have 7. So let's count backwards. 12. 4. Try again. 12. 5. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, let's do 17 minus 8 equals 10 frame, 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 frame, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, so let's go. Pick a color. What are we doing? go. Okay, so what's the first equation? What do we have to do? Is that a 17? Okay, so how are we gonna do it? How many do we have to remove? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many did we have to subtract to remove this counter? This 10 frame? Because remember, this counter, this 10 frame needs to equal this number. So how many did we remove here? 7. Okay. Dale, escríbame bien. Alright, so 17 minus 7 equals 10. What's the second equation? Why 17? Right, which is this one. So what's the second equation? It's not 17, Riley. The second equation is, we already subtracted this one, right? This doesn't exist anymore. What's left? Well, what's this frame? What frame is that? A 10 frame. Why? Because this equals this one. A 10. Right? 10 minus what equals what? So what goes in this square? Which number goes here? Why the 10? So let's do it again. 10 minus blank equals blank. The 10 frame, where does this number come from? Right, which number is that? Show me. That one. And what else? Where does this number come from? The equation. Right? Okay. This number is the how many you're subtracting, right? So we did 7, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But how many are we supposed to subtract? 8. But we subtracted only 7. What's missing? Okay, so we have to subtract one more, right? Because there's only one here. So what number goes here? Okay. 10 minus 1 is what? Okay. So what's the answer? Okay, so how do you check your work?
By putting putting 17 in my head minus 8. So 6, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
Okay, so is the answer correct?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do one more. Okay, one more. 13 minus 9 equals blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what's the equation? So let's start solving it. What are we doing first?
We're going to put 13 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, how many are we subtracting?
9.
Okay, so what are we gonna do?
We're going to subtract
Okay.
9.
Pick a different color.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What are the equations now?
So the first equation is 13 minus blank equals 10.
Okay, so what do we need to do to equal 10?
We need like 2. So if you were doing like 13 and the 10 frame, that means you have to draw 2 10 frames. So if yours was 20 and you need 2 equal to 10, so you have to like cross out like every one. So it's going to be 3.
3. So to make a 10, you have to remove how many?
3.
Okay. So 13 minus 3 equals?
10.
Okay, what's the next equation?
Next equation is 9
Where's 9 from?
here.
Okay, what happened to the 10 equation? Okay.
So the second one is 9 because we subtracted 9.
That's not a 9, that's a P. Second of all, we're not subtracting 9. What do we do with this one now? Do we use that one or no?
No.
No. So this one doesn't matter anymore. Done. What's left?
The ones that are crossed out are
You're subtracting, right?
Yeah.
The ones that are crossed out. How many did you cross out?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. So where does that go?
Here,
Okay. So what's the equation now?
10 minus 6 equals 4.
So what's the answer?
4.
Now how do we check our work?
Let's put it by putting 13 in my hand, subtracting 9. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay. We'll do one more till you get it right.
Okay.
Yeah, you tired?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, no movies tonight then. You can just go straight to bed. So we can do 15 minus 8 equals blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, let's go.
So the first thing we're going to do is like we're going to put 15 into 2.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay.
And now the first equation is 10 minus blank 15 minus blank equal 10. So we're going to cross out 5 because it's in this 10 frame.
Did you already cross out your 8?
No.
Okay, so what are we waiting for?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So how many are you gonna subtract to get to 10?
5?
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now this box doesn't matter anymore. Right?
Yeah.
Alright, what's the second equation now?
Second equation is 10 minus blank equal blank. And the ones that I have crossed out here is 1, 2, 3. So I put for this one it's 3.
Okay.
The answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer is 7.
And how do we check our work?
By doing 15 in the hand minus 8. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So 15 minus So 15 in my head minus 8. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
7. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going so that way we know that you know it 100% with no errors. Errors.
Or errors.
Errors are mistakes. So let's do 16 minus 9 equals that. 2, 3, 4. Because we don't need you getting another bad grade, right? So we're gonna study. Because this is the exact same thing that you got a bad grade on last time. Okay? Come on. You can do this one by yourself.
Okay.
Okay?
So you're going to put 16 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And the first equation is
Look, you have all of this space. Write it over here so you have space.
so the first equation is 16 minus blank equal 10.
Okay.
So we're going to cross.
Did you already scratch out all the numbers? How many do you have to scratch off?
9.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we crossed out 9. So the ones that were 16 minus blank equal 10 will be 6.
Okay. And then what's the second equation?
The second equation is 10.
Where does the 10 come from?
This 10 frame.
Where's the other number that comes out of?
This one.
That one. The equation. Remember.
Because
This one goes from here.
and
Okay, keep it
this
going.
one is gone.
Yep, so this one's scratched out. Oh, alright, keep it going.
So 10 minus blank equal blank.
Okay, so what is it?
So it is 10 minus 3 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
So what's the answer?
7.
Alright, how do we check our work?
By putting 16 in my head minus 9.
Okay.
Oh. 16, 15, 13, 12,
13. Try again.
16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
7. Okay. So now that you know how to do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how they want you to do it.
Can you think that I saw?
You can do this one now. Okay. By yourself. Try it.
Let me just move here.
But put it over there though. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Is this backwards?
Yep, I'm gonna fix it right now.
I just write my name.
Nah, I did the wrong way. Okay.
Oh. What is the date?
December 1st.
So is it 12 dash 1 E?
Everything is too close, Riley. Let's start over. Do you know how to write cursive? No. Before you get in trouble with the teacher, write your name small so everything fits. Dale. Alrighty, dale. What's number 1?
Number 1 says get to 10 to subtract. So they subtract 6. So it's 5 minus 5 equal 10. 5 minus blank equal blank. So this one is gone. So it's 10 minus 1 equal 9. So 15 minus 6 equals 9.
Okay, how do we check our work?
I'm putting 15 in my head. Minus 6. 14, 13, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
Okay, next one.
12 minus 4. So, they subtracted 4. 12 minus 9 equals 6. It's 2 because they have 2 here, so
Okay.
subtract it. 10 minus blank equal blank. So that one is wrong. So it's 10 minus 2 equals 8. So 12 minus 4
it. Count again. Did you count right or no?
Think
So you have 12 in your head. How many in your fingers?
4.
Okay, so go.
So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
8. Okay. Gotta learn how to count backwards. Dale, keep it going.
So number 3rd.
Okay.
So it says 13 minus 7 equal blank.
Okay.
So this time it doesn't have 13.
What's the problem?
It doesn't have 13.
That's fine. Let's think. So it tells you the equations. 13 minus blank equals 10.
13 minus blank equals 10.
So what is it?
It's 3 because of
Okay.
so if we had 13 here, right there,
Mm-hmm.
we just cross out 2.
So it'll be 10, right? So 3. So now what about the second equation? Let's think. Where does the numbers come from?
They come from. So 13 in my head minus 7.
Nope. Because we're doing the 10 frames.
Oh yeah.
So let's think. Where does 3 come from? What number the 3 comes from? This number or this number?
So maybe this one will be the 5.
So let me ask you again. So this 3, where are we taking away from? The 13 or the 7? You have the 13 here, and the 10 is over here, right? So where does the 3 come from? The 7, right?
Yeah.
So now we have 10, and we subtracted how many from 7?
3.
So what's 7 minus 3? 7, 6,
6.
7 in your head? 6,
6, 5, 4.
so what number goes here?
4.
Okay. So now what's the equation?
So 10 minus 4 equals 6.
Okay. That's not a 6.
Now,
How do we check our work?
13 in my head minus 7. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm correct.
Okay. Let's go to the next one.
14 minus blank. 14 minus 8 equal blank.
Okay, so let's use our heads. The equations are there.
So, imagine if there was like a 10th frame that has 14, like this one. And then you put like 14.
Yep, so the equation's here. So 14 minus blank gives you 10.
So it's 4.
Okay. So now that we have the 10 now, where does this number subtract from?
The 8.
The 8. So what's 8 minus 4?
8 minus 4. 4.
Okay, so 4. So what's 10 minus 4?
10 minus 4. 6.
Okay. So 14 minus 8?
6.
Okay, let's check our work.
14 in my head minus 8. 14, 13, 13, 13, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Correct.
Okay, other side.
Which equation did Descartes use to solve the problem?
So what do we have here?
We have 15 minus 9.
Okay. So 15 minus what?
9. I think
Which equations? So we have 10, 15, 20. So how many do we have in total? How many do we have in total?
6.
We have 15. 5, 10, 15. Right? How many do we subtract? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right?
Yeah.
So now we have to figure out how are we going to solve this. So 15 minus how many to give us 10?
9.
9. I'm sorry? Let's start it again. How many do we need to subtract here to cancel this and make it go away?
This one is up here for here before.
So let's think. What's the first equation? So how many numbers do we have in total?
15.
15. How many are crossed out?
9.
And we don't know. Start doing the equations.
15 in my head.
No. What's the equation? What's the first thing we need to do? What's the first equation?
We needed to bubble in.
Alright, so let's okay, but what's the first equation? How do we solve it? We've been doing it already like this. How do we solve it like this?
So 15.
What's the first equation?
The first equation is 10 minus 9 equals 8.
What's the first equation that we do?
We do 15 minus blank equal 10.
What's the first equation we do?
The first one we do is this one.
We do the 10, right?
Yeah. Minus link equal 10. It's 5
Okay.
because the scarf is scratched off.
Okay.
5 is here.
Okay, so let's write it down. And what's the second equation?
Second equation is 10 minus blank equal blank.
Okay.
It's 4 because this one is gone.
Okay, so let's write it.
So we have 4 crossed out. And it equals 6 because 6 plus 4 equals 10.
Okay, so which one? So what's the answer then?
The answer is 6.
So which one are you gonna bubble?
this one kind of looks like this one. So I'm gonna bubble this one because I think this one is correct.
Why do you think?
Because since we were doing this the whole entire time, this one, the first equation, it looks like the first one.
That's right.
Here.
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about the second one? Is the second equation the same one as the one you did?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't need to think, you know. Alright, keep it going.
Dig deeper. 16 cent. So, poker.
Which one are you doing? And what happened to this one?
Model real life. Your final cycle was 14 10. You would cycle 7. You were. How many times do you recycle?
Okay, what's the equation?
The equation is 14 minus 7 equals 6.
Okay, so I'll let you do that because you already practiced it a lot.
So we do 16, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we subtract 7. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright, so what's the equations?
The equations are 14 minus 11 equals 10. It's 4 because we crossed off 4 here.
Okay. What's the second equation?
Minus pink equals pink. So the next equation is 10. So this one is gone. So 10 minus 3 equals 7.
Okay. And how do we check our work?
By doing 14 in my head minus 7. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Okay.
It's 7. Dig deeper. 16. Sand soak.
Sand sculpture.
Sand
Sculptors.
Sculptors.
Uh-huh.
Sign and
Up.
for a festival.
Festival.
9 drop out. Then 5 more sign up. how many
sculptors
could
participate
in the
festival. Okay, so let's write the equation.
Equation is
Really, you have all of this space to work in. I don't know why is that so small. 16. What's next?
minus five equal click.
Okay, so how are we going to solve it?
We're going to solve it like this.
So how about we use our head? So you have 16 in your head. What's the first equation? Alright. Look. What's the first thing that you do?
We do 16 in my head. Subtract the 9. 16, 15, 14, 13, 11, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 7.
Okay. What's the next thing we gotta do?
Add 5.
Okay.
7 in my hand. Plus 5 more. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So what's the answer?
12.
Okay. Ready? Let's finish up.
Is the equation true or false? 8 minus 2 equal 6. 5 plus 5 equals 10. It's false. Finish.
Okay. Yeah. Last but not least, we'll do quick spelling. Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty. How do you spell around?
A R O U N D.
How do you spell whip?
W H I P.
How do you spell many?
M A N Y.
How do you spell whale?
W H A L E.
How do you spell with?
W I T H.
How do you spell catch?
C A C A C A T C H.
How do you spell shop?
S H O P.
How do you spell match?
M A T C H.
How do you spell graph?
Graph. G. Graph. G. G. R. A. P. H.
How do you spell chin?
C. H. I. N.
How do you spell walk?
Walk. W. Walk. W. A. L. K.
How do you spell buy?
B. Y.
How do you spell place?
P. Place.
Place.
P. L. A. C. E.
How do you spell graph? Spell it again.
G. R. A. P. H.
How do you spell catch?
I mean,
How did you spell it? Go, graph.
G. G. R. A. P. H.
How do you spell catch?
C. A. T. C. H.
How do you spell match?
Match. M. A. Match. T. C. H. Hey, Papi, I have a question.
What's up?
In graph, why do the PH sound like
Because that's how it is in English. The PH sounds like f, like an F.
a phone?
Yep. How about the word around?
A R O U around. N D
Around. How do you spell many?
N A N Y
How do you spell whale?
W A well
Whale.
W H A L E
How do you spell place?
P L A C E.
Okay. And I think we're done.
Hey.
Dale, let's go to bed. Say peace.